Hello guys, my name is Rogane. Welcome to this introduction to CSS tutorial. What we'll be talking about in this first video of this tutorial series is fonts. What do we mean fonts? We're going to be talking about how text appears in terms of their colors. So right now we're going to be talking about fonts in HTML in regards to CSS. So here we go. Let me just add an h1 tag and call it CSS fonts. Then let's just close this up and let's come down. Let's add some p tag. So as you can see, in between this p tag, I'll say my name is Ububu and my color is red. I'll just need to copy this and paste 3 more times. There we go. Instead of red, I'll say blue. Instead of red again, I'll say yellow. Instead of red, I'll say green. Now if we save this and preview in our browser, there we go. Our topic is showing CSS font here, and right away our work is right here. My name is Bubu and my color is red, blue, yellow and green. So now talking about fonts in CSS, there is a way we can make all these colors appear the way we just assigned them. Talking about the red, the blue, the yellow and the green. So right now, in between this right up, we're going to apply a CSS line of code, which is the font. So say open a curly brace here, say font color. Then instead of selecting, I'll just assign the red to it and close. You can also select from the palette if you want, then close the font tag here. Then we'll also do same, but let's save this and preview first. If we preview right now, you see what is happening. All of them are showing green. Let's see why it is showing that. Okay, let's just assign to each of them. Okay, this is the reason it's showing that is because we didn't close it up. So if we refresh right now, the one showing red is showing green. And why is it showing green? Let's see. We said red, so why green? Let's save and preview. Hold on, let's just go through this phase again. Color, let's select using the code for the red, and if we should refresh, there we go. Our color is showing right there, red. So we'll just copy this part and replace this part here. Instead of red here, let's put a blue. Then for this let's replace it and put a yellow. Then for this one, let's just add that. Sorry about that. Then what we need to do right now is add a green. Then before the closing p tag, let's just close our font tag. Okay, let's save now and see what happens on our browser. There you go. All of them are showing their font colors. This one is red, this one is blue, this is also yellow and green, which means our font colors are working. I'm talking about introduction to CSS. This kind of CSS is called the inline CSS, where you have to include your CSS right there in the line or the line of code itself. But there are other forms of CSS where you can include the CSS file, which is called an standard style sheet. So right away we're going to do that. So we'll just erase this and work with the first one. So let's work with that. What we need to do, let's preview one more time. So we have one to work with now, but this CSS, I'm going to erase it now. I'll delete this, then I'll just close out of this first. I'll save and close out. Now let's go to CSS. I want to open a file here called CSS. Here we go. I'll just delete this and let's save this to our folder, our root folder. Save as. Just behind our folder, if you can remember, it's called HTML5 folder. I'll save this and call it style.css. Since it's already a CSS file, we don't need to add the dot extension. So as you can see, the extension, the file is right there. So right now what we need to do is close this out and go back to our index page. This is the index page. We're back in right now. What we need to do right now is to include this CSS file right here before the closing air tag. So we have to push this down a bit, but before we do that, let's just know that our file, which we are going to be including, is in our folder called the HTML5 folder. So let's do that right away. So right now let's just add some inline tests, which is what we are going to be doing. So right now I need to just open a style tag, close this up, come down here a bit, close this style tag here. In between I'll just say P, put a curly brace here, curly bracket, and say color should be red. If I save this, come down here, close this, and if we decide to preview, our color is still red. And if we decide to go back and change it for the paragraph, if we change from red to green and save this, go back, refresh, our color is now green. We can do this for as long as we want. If we decide to make it yellow, save it, refresh, our text is now yellow, as you can see on the screen. So this is basically how to work on fonts in CSS. So in the next video, what I'll be showing you is how to include or import that CSS style we created. Initially we called style.css here, so that everything we'll be doing will be in there and it will be working right here on this page. This CSS you see here is within the page, but we have to install an external style sheet in the next video. So see you over.